Hi there. I am here to talk about circular flow of income. As the name indicates, it is circular in nature. Our economy has four major sectors. They are household sector, firm sector, government sector and foreign sector. അപ്പോൾ ഈ 4 സെക്ടറുകൾ തമ്മിൽ ഒരു ക്യാഷ് ഫ്ലോ സംഭവിക്കും. ആ ക്യാഷ് ഫ്ലോ ഒരു സർക്കുലർ പാറ്റേൺ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുമെന്നാണ് സർക്കുലർ ഫ്ലോ ഓഫ് ഇൻകമിൽ പറയുന്നത്. Let's give a definition for a circular flow of income as it is a continuous or endless flow of money or income and goods between the major sectors of an economy. ഇവിടെ ശ്രദ്ധിക്കേണ്ട ചെറിയ കാര്യം എന്ന് വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഈ മണി ആൻഡ് ഗുഡ്സ് they flow in opposite direction. When you purchase a good, that particular good will flow towards you and the money in your hand will flow outward. Let's talk about the sectors. The first sector, as I told, is household sector. They are the consuming sectors. They consume goods and services given by the firm sector, which means the firm sectors are the producing sector. Government sector, they have the same functionality of the household and the firm sectors because they consume and produce services. They produce services like giving subsidies, pension amount, doing road constructions, health and educations, etc. They also control the capital market, which means the financial institution or say bank. The last one is foreign sector. They are the rest of the world who participate in the economy by the importing and exporting functionality or other activities like borrowing or lending monies. As I said, in the household sector, they are not only just a consuming sector, they also produce services like factory services, which includes land. Second one is labor. They can be the human efforts which can be physically or mentally done to earn an income. Another one is capital. They are the money that are invested or are used to start a business, or can be a capital goods, which can be a buildings or a machineries. And the last one is an enterprises or say entrepreneur who take risk and use other three services like land, labor and capital to run the business and earn the profit. So the household sector give these services to the firm sector, and in return the firm sector gives back a payment, which is the factor payment. So for the labor it is wages, for the land it is rent, for the capital it is interest, for the enterprise it is profit. So this payment will be handed over to the household sectors. Let's take an example. Let's say there is a person who got a building and he is the owner of the building. So he gave that building to a person for rent. Now that building is a restaurant. So this owner will get an income from the restaurant. So there is a money flow happening. The money will flow from restaurant to the owner. And this owner is a customer to the restaurant. So he will visit the restaurant and buy foods. So again the money will flow from the owner to the restaurant. And this will happen again and again in a circular pattern. And let's say this person is a household sector and that restaurant is a firm sector. Now let's take a look at a diagram in which how all the sectors in an economy interact each other and how the money flows among them.
Now let's start with two of the major sectors of an economy. They are household sector and firm sector. We know that firm sector provides goods and services to household sector, and in return household sector will make payment for the consumption. Now there is one more thing that we have learned, that is household sector not only consumes goods and services, they also provide services in terms of factor service such as land, labor, capital and enterprise to the firm sector. Likewise, firm sector also make payment for the services consumed from household sector. This payment is known as factor payment. This involves getting rent for land, wages for labor, interest for capital, profit for enterprises. Well, it is not an ideal to spend all the income into the market. We will make savings out of the income we earned. This is a scenario in which the capital market come into the play. So the household sector and firm sector make savings into the bank, and also firm sector borrows money from capital market, which is an investment made by the capital market into the firm sector. Now let's bring government sector into the economy. Government sector also makes savings and borrowings with the capital market. Coming to the household sector, they pay taxes to the government, and the government to make payment to the household sector. That particular payment is called transfer payment. Transfer payment is an income which is received without giving goods or service in return. Examples are subsidies, scholarships, donations, etc. Government also interact with the firm sector. Firm sector provides goods and services to the government, and they also pay corporate tax as well. In return, government also make payment for the consumption of goods and service. Government also provides subsidies to the firm sector. Now let's bring our final sector, which is foreign sector, into the economy. So household sector can import goods or services from foreign sector and make payment in return. Likewise, firm sector also import and export goods and services with the foreign sector, and in return they will receive or make payment for it. Foreign sector also interact with the government sector. Let's consider some simple activities involved. That the foreign sector borrows money from government sector. Likewise, foreign sector can also lend money to the government, or they can also make investment like foreign direct investment. This entire diagram, as you see, is the circular flow of income with all the major sectors in an economy.
So there is one more thing that you have to understand while learning the circular flow of income. They are the leakages and the injections. Leakages is the amount of money that is withdrawn from the flow of income. It is done by when we make savings, pay taxes by the household and the firm sectors, and also when we import goods, which means the money will flow out to the foreign sectors. And about the injections, they are the amount that are added to the flow of income in the economy. It is done by the investment spending, the government spendings, and when we export the goods, so that the foreign sectors will give the money to our economy. And this leakage and the injections disturb the smooth functioning of the economy. If the leakages increases, it creates deflation in the economy. If the injections increases, it creates inflations in the economy. So it is better if the leakages and the injections are in equilibrium. So it is very important that how the functionality of the circular flow of income take place. It is very useful in calculating the GDP, the gross domestic product, and the gross national product and the gross national income. That's all. Thank you.